Всем привет, ребята, с вами Niagara. Продолжаем Dreamfall Chapters. Что-то я забыла уже, что мы тут делаем, потому что 1,5 месяца где-то примерно не заходила в игру, вы знаете, про отпуск. Так, мы здесь вроде как ищем Ягу. Да, но только в какой-то момент я посмотрела, что, видите, нет русского. Подумала, что опять слетел Русик. Но на самом деле буквально прошла тут несколько шагов. Это за кадром. Я просто включила, так думаю, надо хоть перед записью посмотреть, что мы тут делаем. И там все дальше нормально. Это вот местами локализация так страдает, понимаете? Что тут за светлячки? Что происходит? Ой, блин.
I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign. It's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens.
Это было резко.
There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the soul stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
Так, ну он улетел далеко вперед. Я не помню, как тут бегать. Или она здесь не может пока бегать. Потому что нажимаю все кнопки, ничего не работает. Так что
they've got that whole normal things that should look quaint and safe, except they look horrifically scary thing down to a fine art.
Написано так. Калиточка. О, можно зайти.
This looks like one of those pivotal moments where the audience
странно, да, то что
don't go through the gate. Are you crazy?
My tiny bird heart. I have a bad feeling about this.
Плохое предчувствие у него. Как бегать-то? Нет, она, видимо, не может.
She's here. She's dangerous.
I know this smell. Dog's doo-doo, incense, and rotting flesh. Smells like witches, all right.
Regardless of how useless he may be at times, he's still company.
Changing?
I'll take company over no company.
Am I going blind? Help! Do you hear voices? I hear voices.
Какие голоса?
I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
Ну да, там какой-то девчачий голос был. Так, становится интересно. Меня немножко напрягает, что, блин, половина переделалась, половина нет.
I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
The wicked witch is gone, but she is here now.
Войти в дом.
She'll eat you up, like she ate all of us. She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us.
Так, давайте поговорим.
So what now? Do we just go up and knock on the door?
I don't see a doorbell.
Save yourself.
No, this is neither the time nor place for levity.
Oh, I know.
Так. Избушка. Может быть, мне ворона туда направить? Подожди, что там еще? Сорняки.
Weeds and vines, covering everything.
Это в смысле избушка? Вот эта штука, это все избушка.
Is that where the Niagara lives? It looks like a house. I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house.
Так, а я тебя могу направить?
Crow looks paler than usual. Even his feathers are losing color. If he had a choice, I'm sure he'd fly out of here in a second, but he's sticking with me. He's braver than expected, I'll give him that.
Подожди. Тук-тук. Так, посмотрим.
Is that where the Niagara lives? It looks like a
ну это
house.
было уже.
I mean, a scary house, sure, but still just a house.
Who bothers me? Who bothers the Niagara?
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all.
Так. Поговорить.
You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the soul stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa. My whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this dream. Cool.
Управлять этим сном? Ага, тут надо, значит, разум активировать, раз она умеет.
There are 3 minds in there. But which one's the Niagara? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
Оно оживает. О, какая жесть! Маленькая избушка Яги. А что мне с ней делать? А, побежали.
Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake.
Подожди, что мне с ней делать-то? Так. Давай вот так. Опа. Ничего. Она будет дальше нападать? А как? Войти в дверь? Да, ну ты видишь, что там? Избушка. Время. И? То есть она застыла просто, получается, да?
It's like it's an eye staring back at me.
Теперь я поем. Ой, подожди, заходи. Ничего себе, какой замут. Мы в башке у этого монстра. Монстрячий домик. Да. Это было забавное приключение. Войти в домик.
Oh, this sucks. Wait, the sky. Is this story time? But it's not like how I remember it. It looks older. It looks a lot older.
Так, хорошо, спасибо, что сохранили. Снова у нас нет возможности бегать. Ну, наверное, идти сюда, да, на свет. Я больше тут ничего не вижу. В целом, тут какое-то сияние, и вот это.
Aren't you a clever monkey? Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it. It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Hello. Они говорят о том, чтобы тебя съесть, а ты хочешь с ними поздороваться.
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat. Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
Жаль, что мы не можем бежать. Во, появилась эта возможность. Наконец-то.
Is it not asleep yet? Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else. Something powerful.
Угу. Когда заканчиваются диалоги, есть возможность бежать.
You're a dreamer.
And you're the Wicker Witch of the
Now,
North.
there's no need for insults. We are...
Niagara.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters. Bayeb, Aya.
Bayeb, Aya... Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always 3. Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was 1, and then everything unraveled. Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred and became legion. And the 1 became 3. You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises. What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Lux stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure Lux. Lux is the
first dreamer. We know, oh, we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch!
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the Soul Stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe Lux nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin, a secret, something dark. Something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
I knew I flirted with Roman, and I've never shared that with anyone. When Reza and I had our final argument, I let him walk out the door. I didn't try to stop him because I'd already given up. I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because I was tired of our routine, of how our relationship had stagnated. When Reza and I had our I let my boyfriend walk out the door and out of my life. I gave up on him, and on us.
Gutless monkey, afraid to face the truth. The regret is strong. It throbs like a pumping heart, a proper morsel, mouth-watering. But this satisfies no hunger. We want more.
Instead of giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this is nothing.
I flirted with Roman. I flirted with my therapist. I wasn't exactly unfaithful, but I think I might have been, given the opportunity.
A tiny betrayal, barely a morsel. So small, it could never fill our stomachs. Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the Soul Stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The Soul Stone is ours. We need it.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I don't, if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone. But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Niagara, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good.
Good. Here is the Soul Stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
Ну вот и славненько.
How
Договорились.
do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
And, clever monkey, beware the Wizard of Lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did, but now...
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
Угу. Слушайте, ну это было круто. Я себе не представляла Ягу такой. Классно замутили. Так, значит, нам сейчас надо будет идти к Люкс, чтобы спасти.
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
She's letting us go.
Угу. Так, сейчас подожди.
What did you do? We're free. Time to go. Thank you, Dreamer. Bye
Спасибо, Лиме. О! Здрасте.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Niagara and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
Another Banda? I thought Ben was the only one left. Might as well go with what everyone calls me here.
Да, сновидец.
Zoe Castillo, Dreamer.
Zoe Castillo, Dreamer. She know who she is. Impressive that, for human. Well, Zoe Castillo, Dreamer, how you survive meeting Niagara without losing yourself? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Niagara for freedom and power? Do you serve Niagara now?
I don't serve anyone, and no bargain. I'd like to learn more about the Niagara. Maybe this one knows something. I don't have time to talk about the Niagara.
Давайте поговорим.
Who is the Niagara?
I only know what elders tell me when I was child, and I only ever encounter Niagara's servants. One of them lived in this forest before. She was Gribbler, twisted, ancient, evil thing. No one but Niagara know what Niagara truly is. Those who face her never come home, aside from you. My grandmother tell me Niagara was born before beginning of time. Lux and Niagara, light and dark, dream and nightmare. Balance is in everything human. When our world takes shape, so did Niagara. One became three. Three sisters. Innocence, age, decay. All aspects of life. More than the first dreamer, Niagara understand life. She understand mortality. Mortality in her blood. Maybe why she hate the living so much. Why she grew mean and hungry. She spread her will across worlds into witches and warlocks, sorcerers and necromancers, the weak and malleable. But as old magic fade, so do Niagara. Wizard Clax and Gribbler were two of her last servants, and April Ryan defeated them both. After that, they say, Niagara was diminished. Now Wicker Witch of North is joke to humans of Mercuria. They remember nothing of what she was. They never see their young eaten by night. But Niagara is not the night that threatens world now. Her darkness is different darkness, one that balances light, necessary darkness. She is nightmare that feeds imagination. The other darkness, well, other darkness is deeper and final. A black fire that spreads and burns until nothing left, until time itself is ashes. Even Niagara feared this darkness.
I believe that's why she let me go. So that I can help.
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri,
Ворон
Zoe.
периодически
She is an
попадает с
elder.
камня.
She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's soul stone. I need to take it north, to the Ula.
Ula? Why Ula?
You know them?
I heard of Ula in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climb.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ula for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ula?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise
I believe. No need to promise. Story too unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ula in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Black fire. Cold as ocean. Perhaps you can stop this dreamer. Nothing lost. Nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
Угу. Мы приобрели транспорт, как Яга и говорила. Тут, да? Нам вот через эти горы, да, наверное. Или до них. Прекрасно. Загрузочка у нас пошла.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe and symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers, under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gian? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
Так, значит, мы сейчас будем за Киана играть, пока там Зою добирается. Посмотрим, как тут у него дела. Так. Ой! Чуть они спрыгнули. Что за прыжки веры?
All right. I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways. And one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
That's a possibility, but I still think...
Увеличивает шансы.
One of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence, enter the camp, create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator in the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
Where do we meet?
If we make it that far, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die. You still owe me your life.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
Так, в итоге мы разделились все-таки.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Guyenne. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
Забраться. Так, подожди. Попасть на стену древнего замка. А что тут можно? Еще что-нибудь осмотреть? Может, на бережку что-нибудь?
More prisoners coming in? I thought the barracks were full. She's going through them like a shark on a school of fish.
Что он болтает? А, ой. Стражники.
This wasn't the wind and weather. The necromancer's head has been broken off by brute force. Intentionally.
Так, смотри, вот здесь статуя. Отойдем подальше от этих охранников. Так. Подожди, что тут? Скалы.
The old castle walls were carved into the mountain itself.
И? Так, ну давай-ка.
The rocks here are too steep and slippery.
Ни одной зацепки нет. Так. Как тогда? А это что? Что-то тут можно было смотреть. Так.
This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. The Necromancer King of Guyenne.
А что там, подожди? Или мне показалось, вроде как это колесико было, типа воспользоваться, нет? Мерещилось. Скалы.
It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb up from here.
Не представляет, как забраться, а как тогда? Так, статуя. Подожди, с этой стороны что? А вот здесь, смотри, вот здесь-то. Вот же.
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it.
Давай, go.
This looks like a good place to start climbing.
Погнали. Что, тебе надо сказать, куда лезть дальше? Ясничка. Ща. Ой.
Light.
Light. Это такое ругательство у них. Типа не черт, а свет. Light. Так. Тут, наверное, как-то по статуе надо. Нет? Обойдем ее. Так, подожди, аккуратненько. Угу. Не шмякнись.
Goddess, the camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all?
Так, да, давай. Угу. Лихо там крадется, нормально. Солдаты.
There are more soldiers inside the camp than along the perimeter.
Дофигища, не говори.
Liko. Goddess. I hope he passes unseen.
Да не, он вообще молодец.
The camp is massive.
Так, это мы уже читали.
Magicals have they imprisoned here? It must be well over 1,000. Why build a factory in the middle of a prison camp? Are they using magicals for labor?
Ладно. Ой, слушай, там стражники, а как мне незаметно мимо них пройти-то? Стражник. Да, да, посмотри.
The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
И что теперь делать? А как я его... А, вот он ушел. Думал, как его обойду-то. Так, ты только подожди, не бегай. Он ушел, ладно. Отлично. Так. Тихонечко. Идем. Кто здесь? Так, ну они смотрят, в общем-то, в другую сторону. Я, может быть, смогу... Бля. Что там? Я думала, пробегу, пока они тут смотрят.
See anything? Nothing. I could have sworn. Maybe it was just a bird. You don't think I can tell the difference between a man
Лихо заметили,
and a bird?
наверное.
It's dark. It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I owned a far glass once. It helped me keep tabs on the street gangs in Sadir. But Vamon's boys stole it from me. The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
Так, и чё? Подожди. Что-то там еще вроде как можно было, нет, смотреть. Так.
Hundreds of dead magicals.
Нифига себе. Перепрыгнуть. Так, подожди, а тут по гайду написано, что вроде как я должна у них забрать эту трубу, но они стали, смотрят с ней, он не положил ее на место. Нет? И чё? А как я ее должна забрать-то? Ну, он так и стоит с ней. Я сейчас подойду, и они меня спалят. Так, давай аккуратненько. Не знаю, ребят, по гайду написано, что трубу забрать, но они стоят, и как бы ничего не происходит. Потому что они таки будут стоять, кто их знает. Пойдемте попробуем дальше. А, нет, она мне дальше нужна. И чё? Подожди, а как теперь? Он стоит, смотрит и смотрит. Что мне с ним делать-то? Короче, ребята, я не знаю. Они стоят и смотрят. Попробую пройти дальше. Ну, если что, тут сохранение продолжим, потому что... Я не знаю. Они не кладут ее на место. Там опять стражники. Что как-то это было неожиданно, если честно. Там дверь открывать, да? Так, подожди. Ага. И чё, ты чё, идешь ко мне? Ты серьезно? Вот, смотри.
The guard's pressing something, but I'm too far away to see exactly what. I need to get a closer look.
А, ну так взглянуть поближе я смогу только с помощью трубы, которую они мне не это... Выступ давай. Не отдают, они там стоят и смотрят постоянно. Может быть, вот тогда, когда он заметил эти кнопки, сейчас что-то изменится. Ну-ка. А, во. Все, смотрите, она на месте. Вот.
With this, the guards can get a closer look at what's going on below.
Мне надо ее взять. Да, собирай. Все, отлично. Видите, тут как бы по гайду не прописали, что сначала пройдите по уступу, а потом вернитесь за трубой. Немножечко вот люди, которые составляют гайды, неправильную последовательность действий пишут. Так, ну все, теперь-то точно мы сможем. Так, что он снова выйдет? Что такое? Лихо что-то натворил. Ну там отжигает. Так, подожди, он сейчас снова будет нажимать или как? Или мы уже профукали этот шанс? Изучить.
With this, I'd be able to see halfway across Sadia, and it ought to help me see quite far, even in this darkness.
Ну. Так, а как тогда мне снова пойти? Ага, да, вот все отлично. Так, значит. Да. Ну давай вот на нем. Используй. На стражники, использовай. Ну как так-то? С такого ракурса я ничего не вижу. А с какого ты будешь видеть? Если я подойду ближе, это же он меня запалит. Так. Может, еще один выйдет. Вот тут кнопки. Понаблюдать за его действиями. Ага. Я не могу стоять на лестнице, он меня палит. Вот, опять. С этого ракурса я говорить не могу. Может, с этого? Во. Вход в башню. Так. Вот. Ему просто с той стороны кнопки не видно. Так, сюда. 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 И опять сюда. Раз, два, три, 4, 5. Ладно. Ну, по идее, он меня тут не должен заметить. Так, давай. Раз. 2. 3. 4. 5. Уи! Так, ладненько, мы теперь внутри. И пойдем наверх. Ой, хорошо, что меня сохранили. Так, аккуратно.
The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor.
Тут что-то стука дверей. Так, это что?
That's the symbol of the servants' trade. The attendants and domestics that help keep this facility operational. The Makers Guild. They're responsible for construction and maintenance, not administration. The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility would lie with the sister. That, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadia, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. As far as I understand, they've been instrumental in the creation of the engine. They're a new arm of government, and unlike most other offices, they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents.
Так. Попасть в кабинет управляющего. Да, как?
There's probably nothing in there that I
Ничего
need.
нет, что мне нужно. То есть мы все осмотрели, а теперь что? Что делать? Так. Ладно. Но двери не открываются. То есть я осмотрела все символы. Получается, да? Мне нужно вот это. Кабинет управляющий. Так, вот.
Most likely the administrator's quarters. Locked.
Закрыто. Ну, понятно.
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, hey.
Ой.
What's going on?
Да подождите. Надо было обойти с другой стороны, короче. Ага. Так, Ой, вот надо его отвлечь. Да блин, чё ж так долго бежал-то?
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fallows may have the wits of a mind bird, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed.
А как его отвлечь-то? Подожди, стой. Вот пошел. Подожди, может быть. Это, ну, тут написано, что вот эту штуку уронить, а как? Как я ее уроню-то? Честно говоря, я не понимаю, что надо сделать. Его нужно как-то отвлечь, но вот здесь он закрывает. Вот это... А, во! Не было же действия. Это чё вы, блин? Так, и убегай. Он не убегает. Так, подождите. Стой на паузу. Вот смотрите. Значит, нужно отвлечь его, прокинув стойку с огнем и бежать к двери, которую пытался он закрыть. Так, а как он меня сразу палит? Как я отвлеку-то его? Может, вот эту? Во. А он, интересно, в эту сторону пойдет или в ту? Так. Подожди, подожди, давай. Так, мы взяли ключи. Так, а чё? Где та дверь-то? Вот это. Ну.
The military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be handling the administration of the camp. That responsibility would lie with the sister.
Блин, да где это высшее командование-то? Ручка двери. Может, вот это? Нет. Да блин. Он сейчас уже обратно придет. Ключи. Нет? Вот это. Ага. Так, вот, да. Все, мы открыли, и нужно ключики поставить на место. Потому что иначе... А, там. Связка ключей. Подожди. Да. Он иначе спалит то, что я тут бегаю. Все. А это мы открыли. Давай. Фуф. Получилось. Наконец-то. Так. Итак, мы на месте. Сейчас осмотрим тут, что есть. О, черепушки.
The necromancer king's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating. These statues can't be new. The necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island 1,000 years ago.
Так, подожди, стена. О, смотрите. Какие-то психоделические картинки. Атласы.
What's the administrator
А
doing?
что здесь им управляющим? Вообще не говори.
Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the necromancer king. Why would they need an anatomical chart?
Так, ладно, смотри, тут есть письменный стол.
It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir.
И тут что-то лежит, письмо какое-то.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black
Пока
outside.
с окном ничего делать не будем, вот это письмо мне надо
The
забрать.
last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dalmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dalmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name?
Так, подожди.
It's a letter, signed by the administrator.
Угу. Еще ящики, смотри.
It doesn't budge. Must be locked.
Как я его открою-то?
Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dalmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess.
Угу. Так, подожди, еще вот этот ящик. Что тут у него? Это самое, посмотри.
The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor.
А, это на книгу не наводится что-то. Подожди. Вот только на пряжу может посмотреть, что ли?
What does this mean?
А, все, то есть не это самое. Так, закрыто здесь. Подожди, там вот еще что-то было. Где? В стене где-то тут. Вот. Ну-ка. Что хм? Что-то не так, да. Как ее открыть? Хм. Так и говорит. Так, никакую книгу я сюда не могу поместить, да? Ожерелье. А с этой стороны? А, вот книга. Нет?
A man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations. It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
На что-то указывает. Ну да, да. Это что?
Azadir. It's been a long time.
Так, а что еще мы можем тут сделать? Здесь ящичков нет, книжка.
The First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts.
То есть взять я ее не могу, да? Ладно.
I long to see her sun-kissed walls again, to drink from the first river, and to smoke fresh kaba root.
А тут что? Почему-то здесь можем что-то...
There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice.
Ясно, ну то есть, ну да, это не варик. Так, подожди, а как мне там что-то со стеной-то сделать с этой? Не со стеной, а с этой полкой. Он вроде как говорит, но ничего не предлагает сделать.
Skulls. Shadow. Someone's got a morbid taste in interior decorating.
Так что хм-то? А дальше что?
The wall feels different from the other walls.
Отличается от остальных. Что-то не так, что-то не так, а сделать ничего не предлагает. В итоге-то. Там вот книжка какая-то лежит, может что-то нажать здесь надо. Я не знаю. Думай, думай.
It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place.
Безглавно, как и все остальные.
It appears to be pointing at something in this office.
Ну, указывает тут на вид почему-то, да? Она же прямо указывает.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside. Locked.
Может, как-нибудь этими открыть шпильками, нет?
It doesn't budge.
Должно быть заперто. Ну, блин, да. А здесь больше ничего нету? В движном вот в этом ящике. Документ и все. Опа! Можно было выдвинуть этот ящик, оказывается. Так.
A stone head, belonging to one of the statues depicting the necromancer king.
Оказывается, второй ящик выдвигался. О, каменная голова. Ну все, мы теперь знаем, что ее надо сюда поместить. Так ведь? Ага. Теперь... ну, допустим. Опа! Что там? Смотри, что?
Goddess, what is this
Тоже
abomination?
мерзость. Фу. Какая мерзость, действительно. Так. Еще раз. Я что-то даже предполагаю, что туда можно просто свалиться и все, да. Сбрасывал туда. Трупы. Жизнь, да? Так. Есть. Ой.
You made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards. Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example. Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
What's going on? What are you doing to that body?
What body? Oh, this body. It's not really a body. It's still alive, so technically, it's a person. Albeit a magical, so not technically a person either.
A magical? Is that Bib? Is that Bib?
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go.
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true. Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell. I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
Goddess, she's a monster. I could never have imagined anything like... I don't think she was surprised to see me. She must have... I could never have imagined anything like this. She's hurting an innocent... Let the boy go! He's harmless!
But that's not really true, is it? It may be a child today, but soon it'll be a big blue brute with a serious axe to grind. Besides, this is serving an important purpose. A sacred purpose.
You're insane.
Insane? But you don't know what we're doing here, what we've accomplished. And here I was, hoping the Apostle would understand. This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
What cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals, they will die. Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague. Do you know about this? Many decades ago, it killed almost half the Dolmari in the world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything infected by magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
I don't understand why anyone would do... Why are you doing this?
That's a silly question, coming from the Apostle. You and I were on the same mission. We're doing the work of the goddess.
I'm no longer the Apostle.
I know, but well, once an apostle, always an apostle. I don't believe you've completely abandoned your faith or your humanity. Some part of you must approve of what we're doing.
You're wrong. I don't. This is madness.
That saddens me, Kian. It really does. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm a scientist. We're simply trying to wipe out magic once and for all so that humanity can be safe. You must see that. You must see the good in that.
You're evil. What you're doing here is evil. This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What Magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil. Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched. And what they did to me afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm the one holding the gun. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Ой, ну. Это лихо по-любому. Вышиб стражникам дверь. Ну, я же говорю. Привет, дружбан. Так, она может выстрелить. Бежи. Быстрее! Ой, как медленно все делать. Мне нужно ее скинуть, но мне ее... Подожди. В эту сторону, да? Да. Ой, отличненько.
You'll pay for this, Kian! You'll pay for this!
Once again, my reflexes prove superior to yours.
They would have dodged this bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
Try me.
Скажи просто спасибо.
Long story.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me!
Закрой ее там в яме-то.
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Freeing prisoners, arming them with Azadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
Sounds fun.
It was. Huh. Is that Bip?
It is. He's unharmed, thank goddess. I was just about to...
Stand down, Dolmari. What in Shadow's name is going on? Where's the administrator?
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here. Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding!
Do you want to explain what's happening here, Kian?
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything...
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
Круто. Мы успели спасти Бипа. Кстати, чтобы эта больная баба сотворила бы с мальчиком. Что происходит? Ну, блин, на наш штаб напали. Перебили тут всех. Вот хорошо, что он тогда ее никому не сдал. Не стал рассказывать. Может, она поможет. Заинтриговали прямо. Причем все это показали так без комментариев, просто роликами.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era, Sister Saya.
Indeed it is, mistress. Such a pity Harmy isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Mistress, did you know about this urgent business of Harmy's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Saya.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After all, were the resistance to fall in his absence and the war of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
Часто такие подзагрузочки между роликами. Но, слава богу, непродолжительные. Глава 11. Люкс. Заставка такая классная к 11 главе.
Man, that was a steep climb.
Мой
I'm
любимый
actually
персонаж
surprised
в
you
игре.
made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us. I'm really glad I have wings. It's a long way down. If you slip and fall...
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Happy to help. That's what I'm here for. This is comfortable. This is nice. Great views from up here.
Actually, do you think you'll be able to get off my head soon? I'm getting itchy.
You want me off your head? Ah, I thought you specifically wanted me to stay put after that whole incident with the stone cat?
Nope.
Okay, then.
С этого момента начнется у нас с вами следующая серия. Спасибо большое за просмотр. До скорого, ребятушки. Всем пока.